Oh, do you want to see my pepper background?
Oh my god, yes. Yo, Stan Pepper.
And pepper.
She's here in spirit.
I love her so much.
So hi. Welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane, and you can barely see me today.
And I'm Glory, and you could see me today.
Glory's right in front of a window.
Yeah.
I was just taking a wild stab.
Yeah, I am. But it's cloudy today, so it's not like super bright, but I also have the list next to me, so that's really,
Yeah, I got
really
it next
bright.
to me too, but it ain't doing jack shit.
Well,
So,
you have it behind you.
well, no, I have it here.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, well, I do have all the sun behind me. It's that time. But my monitor is like 50% brightness, 50% darkness because my OBS is in dark mode.
So you're trying to balance it.
Well, you can't burn the retinas here. We only do that for the wiggles.
You got a point.
Yep.
You got a point. Yeah.
So tours, man. Actually, no. We'll start with the show I went to on Friday. I forgot I went. I saw Bobby Mahoney again at House of Independence, and
Augie.
Yeah, and Ogbert and Little Hag and Lost in Society and the DTs.
Oh my god, all in one night?
Yes, and it started super fucking late.
Of course it did.
And Bestie Mads was there. She took pictures of Ogbert and then left. Which honestly, I don't blame her because even I left. The shit 11:30 and the show was still going on. Granted, it was like the last song, but I was trying to get to Burger King before 12 o'clock hit because you know I was very hungry. I went from work to the show, haven't eaten since like 1 o'clock. Very hungry. Burger King was closed, by the way. They wouldn't take my order. I had to get Domino's. It's a very tragic story. I won't tell it here though.
I'd cry.
Yeah. So Ogbert broke all 6 strings on their guitar. Madison, all 6 strings broke at the same time.
Wow.
And then so they just kind of ran into the pit and started moshing instead. I think
I love Ogbert so much.
Is his name Ross? I think it was Ross that picked up the vocals. I don't know, but they were chaotic as hell as per usual. And then but my only gripe about that show was how late it started for having 5 bands on the bill.
Started at 6 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
Let's start it like Man Dancing is starting their very long show in Jersey later next month at like 5 p.m. is doors. Let's start all 5 band bill shows at 5 p.m. flat. Doors are at 5. Music starts at 5:30. I'll go to every single one of them. Yeah. Because my mom texted me. It was like 12:30. She's like, "Are you gonna come home tonight?"
Like, where are you?
Like, I mean, if the show didn't go until 11:30, yeah. And then tours, Motionless in White. I bought tickets already. Ice Nine Kills. I bought tickets already.
Of course you did. Yeah.
And Big Time Rush announced 2 shows today. I haven't bought tickets yet, but I'm in the process of making plans to then attempt to get tickets to a 2,000 cap venue to see one of the biggest boy bands in the world. Yes.
One of, yes. I wouldn't even get, I grew up watching them. I was a Big Time Rush stan. I don't think they were one of the biggest. Because, you have NSYNC, you have...
NSYNC has been dead for like... NSYNC died before I was born.
No, I'm saying, but like biggest boy bands.
Yeah.
You have NSYNC in One Direction, you have Backstreet Boys, you have Jonas Brothers, you have... Too many.
Well, there are way too many boy bands, yes. Yeah. But to put any band of that size, whether they're the biggest boy band or not, in a venue with 2,000 people, and say, all right, have at it. These are reunion shows. I don't know. It seems a little sketch, but granted, My Chem did the same exact thing. Those tickets sold out in 30 seconds. At least these tickets aren't for sale on Axis. So there's at least a puncher's chance that if you get there early enough, you might get tickets.
You might be able to see Kendall in the flesh.
So currently in the process, because I'm like, everybody's got to like, plans have got to be made. Because if plans aren't made, I'm buying a ticket for myself and no one else is going.
And that's it.
You guys can all buy the sketchy resale off StubHub.
And hope that it works.
And just hope it's not a scam. So yeah. I think that was like the only worthy tour announcement today.
I'm trying to think what.
Yeah, there was not much of anything these past couple weeks. My wallet's very happy that is the case.
Yeah, but you know, everybody's gonna announce more.
It's gonna be hell.
I feel like everybody's kind of jumping into tours too quickly.
Well, I mean, everybody jumped into tours and then they all announced them in like the same week in June. So it's like, oh, okay, all these bands are touring, but you don't even realize because they all announced it the same fucking week.
Exactly. For some reason.
So
not space it out one every day for like a month.
So, my wallet is safe, but when I see Fred Durst in the flesh, I'm going to buy all of their merch. So can we really say my wallet is safe? Glory,
That's like in a couple of weeks,
it's
right?
3 Fred Durst Fridays away. This Fred Durst Friday, next Fred Durst Friday, and then the third Fred Durst Friday, I see Fred Durst in the flesh. I'm leaving work at 4 o'clock, and I'm going to see Fred Durst in the flesh. It's so exciting.
Dude, I am excited for you. I can't even imagine this. Dude, Fred Durst in the flesh. He's gonna be right there doing his little.
I'm getting there.
Dance up there.
I'm gonna get to the venue like an hour early and just see how close I can get to Fred Durst.
You gotta take a picture with Fred Durst.
Yeah, you know, be like, hey, Fred Durst, how you doing? Biggest fan. Number one Limp Bizkit stan on Twitter.
I run a Fred Durst fan account for you, actually. It's called Good Noise Podcast.
God, I fucking... So yeah, that is the only thing we'll talk about on that following Monday. We won't actually talk about any releases that come out on that Friday.
Fred Durst.
It'll just be Fred Durst.
Yeah, you're just gonna tell me, like, you're gonna walk through every single song that they had on their set list and just tell me what he did.
Actually, funny you brought that up, because the second that, like, they played shows this past weekend, and the second I found pictures of Fred Durst in the flesh playing shows in 2021, I sent them to Glory and was like, oh my god, look, Fred Durst in 2021.
I was like, cool. Dude.
So,
oh man, Fred Durst. And he's not even like problematic. He's just a dude.
Stupid.
He's just a dude. Man.
It's so dumb. God, I haven't been able to find enough time to really listen to Limp Bizkit lately, and I've been suffering because of it. But that's enough of Limp Bizkit for this week. We have music to talk about. There's never enough Limp Bizkit. I'm sure we'll bring up Fred Durst later on in the episode. But Willow put out an album lately. I Feel Everything.
Bro, this album bang. Transparent Soul is probably one of my favorite songs to come out of this year, hands down, because it's just such a... Anyways, the album's great. I thought it was solid all around, and Transparent Soul wasn't like the one song where it's just like, oh well, Transparent Soul was good. Everything else kind of sucked around it, though. Like, it wasn't built around that one song. I
was shocked at how fast it was, like the album length. All the songs were like 2 minutes except Transparent Soul. It was like the 2 or 3 singles she had off the album were the super long ones, and then she had like 30 and 45-second songs. I'm like, what in the fuck?
Dude, but she listens to music, so she probably knows, like, I don't like sitting down for like 30 minutes.
Like some of those like super short tracks, it almost felt like it was like a half idea. And then it was kind of like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. I gotta, you know, like the label's like, albums do, but you have to put another song on there, and that's what came out. But for the majority of those songs, they were just fast punk songs, and I fuck with it so hard.
Yeah, I'd rather Willow than MGK.
Absolutely. There was no fucking like a porn star, no freaking like a rock star. There was none of that shit on this album. There was no Machine Gun Kelly in sight. There was Willow Smith and Travis Barker on a couple songs. Perfect pop punk album, 2021. Best, one of the best mainstream pop punk albums to come out of this revival so far.
100%, 100%. Yeah, I'm happy she's kind of leading the charge. I'm glad we kind of pushed MGK to the side. Just like, okay, let Willow do her thing.
Fuck you, Machine Gun Kelly.
Dude. Felicity dropped a new album, Dear Universe.
Go watch our interview with them.
You should.
It dropped on the day the album came out. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize. until after I'd already sent out the email and wrote the tweet. I was like, oh, that's release day, my bad. Hope it doesn't get buried in the timeline. Anyways, this album was very, very good. They said it in the interview, and I'm going to steal what they said. There is literally a song on this album for everyone.
Every single person. Like, yeah, it's such a wide spectrum of music.
Use a fancy word. Eclectic.
Eclectic.
Eclectic. I obviously preferred the very, very, very heavy songs on this album.
I know you did.
And there were a couple of them on there. I was like, oh my fucking god, these are great.
They catered it towards you, man. They were thinking of you when they were making
they wrote those songs and they were like, Shane is gonna fucking love these.
Dude, wait, let's add this part just for Shane.
Add this breakdown. So yeah, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was very good. Heavy songs were definitely heavy.
At least there were some not so heavy songs on there for you, Glory. They wrote those for you.
For me, dude, it's our album because they got the super heavy songs for you, and then they got the not heavy songs for me. They're like, they're gonna love this. They're gonna love this. We did.
August Burns Red and Fit for a King. My camera isn't focused.
Yeah,
and there it is.
I didn't want to say anything.
Well, it's not like you can see me anyway. Anyways, these two phenomenal artists put out an EP, Guardians of the Path. And it was very clearly just, let's take guest vocals and slap them over the old mix. I would like to bring up God of Fire, the Fit for a King song with special the August Burns Red vocalist. The effects on that song made it very hard to add vocals into the mix after the song has already been mixed and mastered, and it sounded very, very awkward. Yeah. The rest of the songs, it blended very well, but that one I was listening to and I was like, what in the fuck? Like, what in the fuck? They're like they're like on two different frequencies. What in the fuck?
But yeah, they're allowed to have one slip up. You know,
not on a full song EP.
You got a point. Never mind. I take that back.
But at least they're touring together later this year. I'm gonna go. I don't have tickets yet, though. No, don't sell out Jersey just yet. I don't have tickets.
They've one ticket.
But that opens up the door for them to like go on and do guest vocals during the shows. So I think that should happen. I'm speaking it into existence. Last time I did that, the Jonas Brothers played the Christmas song live. So
we'll go back to this.
We'll come back to this,
and we'll be like, "Look, you were right," or "Haha, look, you were wrong."
No, I'm never wrong. Either right or less right.
This EP was super heavy. That's all I have to say. Green Knuckle Material dropped a new EP, Who We Are. Okay, I just want to call out the second song on this EP. The intro, I'm pretty sure it was a single before, right?
All of these songs were singles. The title track came out in 2019.
Okay, well then, yeah, I recognize all of these songs. But the intro to the second song threw me off because I was like, what are you guys doing? It wasn't like jazz, but it was just kind of like, no, it was kind of jazz oriented. I was like, what the heck is going on? Why are you guys playing jazz? It's not.
You like jazz?
What? Okay, it's not 2016 anymore, Shane. It's okay. But I was very lost when that came on because like I like jazz.
You like jazz, huh, Glory?
I'm done. The EP was good, but the intro to the second song threw me off because I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I did enjoy this EP. I was very confused as to what the hell was going on with like having all the songs already be out like 6 months prior, and then packaging them up and being like, hey, we got a new EP, and not even like adding a new song. All of these songs have been out for demo. Months. So that was a little confusing, but other than that, the EP was good. Tramp Stamps, they finally did it. I never thought we would see this EP, but on Friday they put out We Got Drunk and Made an EP. I thought that this was going to stay in the drafts, honestly. Like I thought that the internet had finally killed them because we hadn't heard from them in 2 months, but I was starting to get...
Do you mean the internet killed the rock star? Do you mean that hit pop punk album with
Porn star?
With the porn star song?
Freaking like a porn star?
I hate that song so much. Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry, continue.
But I thought the internet had finally killed them, and then I started getting nervous because each of the band members were starting to be active on their personals again. And I'm like, uh-oh, that can only mean one thing. Tramp Stamps are going to make a comeback. And they did. They put out the stupid EP, and they had all this time. You know, fix it, start over.
Make sure it's good.
Like, yeah.
Make sure it's listenable.
Fix everything, scrap it, and make a new one. And they didn't do any of that.
Just kill the band. Just like completely end the band.
That would be really dumb. The industry has put too much money into them to just say, no, we can't put this out. But they put out the entire EP along with the songs that people were complaining about online.
I'd Rather Die.
Yeah.
And another white guy song. You mean that hit single?
Yeah, and didn't change a single line in the entire fucking song. They just put it out as is. And honestly, I applaud them. Congratulations, guys. You really grew a set of balls and did that.
You did that. You did that.
You did it. In
you
fact,
shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But you did.
So congratulations on trying. I hope that there's not another EP or heaven forbid an album.
There's gonna be an album.
But
there's gonna be an album.
This EP completely ruined my Friday.
It ruined, yeah, dude. Okay, wait. I just have to say something really funny. So I was listening to this on the road. And
horrible idea.
I was laying down. I fell asleep as soon as the first song came on, and I woke up as soon as the last song ended. My body literally shut down as soon as I heard their voices, and woke me up as soon as it was done. I had to go through and I had to listen to the songs again while I was like standing up, so I didn't fall asleep because I didn't want to listen to it. It was crazy, and it sucked. Yeah. I wish I didn't have to do that because it sucked. The first song is the worst thing I've ever heard. That's all I have to say. That's it.
But yeah, completely ruined my Friday. I listened to it for the funnies when it came out at 12 o'clock because I saw them posted about it on Twitter. And I was like, there's no fucking way someone hacked into the account. Yeah, like where's the J? And then 12 o'clock rolled around. I'm like, oh my god, they actually did it.
Dropped.
And I listened to it, and it completely ruined my entire day. My Friday was awful. I was up until like 2 o'clock the next day. I just didn't sleep at all.
You were that hurt.
I was too busy listening to the Tramp Stamps EP on loop. It was that good.
Oh my god. EP of the year.
God, EP of the decade.
Honestly, yeah. Citizen dropped a new EP, Glass Mix 3. Honestly, I'm not getting sick of these. I like Citizen now. I think I can call myself a Citizen stan because I've liked everything that they've dropped. So
yeah, no, I've enjoyed these little Glass Mix things. They're a cool way to continue the album cycle
without kind of forcing it.
Without forcing it, and also without playing shows. They're going on tour at the very end of this year. But
I didn't see that announcement. Are they going to Virginia?
I don't know. I don't remember what tours are. I just know there is a Jersey date. Twin XL put out a remix of Slow Heart. It's the Paris remix, and I just think that they should stop milking this song because it feels like every other week we're talking about Slow Heart. So
I did like this remix, but I was like, dude, this song again?
Yeah, we keep every couple of weeks there's another press release that rolls in. Twin XL's radio single Slow Heart, new remix out now, and I'm like, you're fucking you're fucking kidding me, right?
And it's always like, you want to talk to them? I'm like, but we spoke about this song already. I don't want to be like, hey, welcome back to Good Noise Podcast. We're talking to Twin XL about this song that we've already spoken.
Yeah, so if you want to hear all about Slow Heart, we did an interview with Cameron from Twin XL.
The original Slow Heart, not a remix.
Before they started cranking out remixes of this song every couple of weeks. And it's just strange because it's like, yeah, cool, it's your radio signal, but the remixes aren't going to get radio play. at least not on like mainstream radio. It might get it on like the EDM dubstep radio.
Actually, sometimes radio singles do pop up. I think they're just pushing it. They're trying to get big names to, like Paris is a big name.
Yeah.
And then they did one with the Zayn band. I'm sorry, that's not a good thing to say because they sang one song with Zayn. Shade. That's how I remember it because it was a Zayn song. It was a banger. It was one of my favorite songs.
That's the real reason why they told us no to the interview, not because we wanted too much time with them, but because we call them the Zayn band.
No, but they're super talented and their album was amazing. And Zayn's song was probably the weakest song on there because the album was that good. Just to clarify, it's just that's how I remember them. Please come on the podcast. But yeah, this song was just remixed. I'm just trying to see where the tour dates are, dude. I'm trying to get to the tour dates. That's it.
Well,
Attack dropped a new single, Fade With Me. The what? were you confused by this song too, or was that just me? This was like a dubstep. I was like,
yes.
What am I listening to?
Yep, they announced this song and they were like, okay, full EDM Attack song. I'm like, you know what? That's fine because they've always incorporated like EDM, dubstep, trap things into their music.
But this whole thing was just trap.
Well, no, I was like, maybe it'll be good because they've incorporated all of these elements into their music before for that whole crabcore shit, and I absolutely eat this garbage up. I love it so much. I love Attack. But this song was just, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, I'll give it that. Like I seriously
very low bar.
I seriously thought that this was going to be straight garbage town when I saw that it was coming out. And then I listened to the premiere on EDM.com or whatever fucking website it was. And I couldn't even listen to the premiere on there. I had to go to Loudwire, which just ripped the link of the actual premiere and put it on their website. And I was like, okay, I'll just watch it on here. It was just, what the
I prefer the Kawaii Cowboy.
Yeah.
That was good. That was actually like not a bad song.
I don't know what they're doing. Like I'm pretty sure they have an EP coming or something, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I think they're just having fun with it, but I think they're having a little too much fun.
Yeah, like calm down, guys.
Because we've gotten the generic metalcore song, we've gotten the EDM song, we've gotten the heavy song, and we've gotten Kawaii Cowboys.
Which is just
its own genre of music. It's 420 happy music or whatever it was.
I miss it.
So yeah, very confusing. But drop the EP, and since Andrew follows us, hi Andrew, if you're watching, I'm very sorry. That's all I have to say.
Sorry about that.
Love your band. Don't unfollow us. Miss Vincent dropped a single, Hearsay. And they got that album coming out soon.
I love Miss Vincent. I love her so much.
Another fucking banger. I'm very, very excited for the album and whatever else is coming down the pipeline. I hate saying that I'm excited for the record and then forgetting the release date, but the release date is in fact slipping my mind right now.
Yeah, but there is a record.
There's a record coming out. They finally announced it, and it's very exciting. Go listen to the single because it's very good.
Spanish Love Songs dropped a single, Phantom Limb. Didn't they drop 2 singles?
There was a cover on the B-side, I think. But this was from the sessions of the album Brave Faces, Everyone.
Okay, yeah, they also dropped Blacking Out the Friction.
Yes, and we chatted with the band about that album. But it was cool to see, another song from those sessions, because that album was very fucking good.
It was pretty good.
So to see another song from those sessions, the song also bangs. So they don't miss. Very good.
Exactly.
Good. Vile put out a single, Something More, the final single off the record, I believe. I think I saw that on Twitter. I don't know. If they drop another one, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you lied. It's okay.
I lied. My bad. But this song also bangs. They haven't missed once. The entire discography, not just these singles, but the last album they put out too. They don't be missing at all. Very excited for this record.
I want to say something.
What?
Vile, don't hate me. I actually wasn't the biggest fan of this song. I liked all the other songs that they dropped. This song, it just didn't hit the same. I'm sorry. I love like all the other songs that they dropped, like discography wise. This one is just, wasn't my favorite. Just like how we said Travis Scott. Shut up. Just like how we said Travis Scott. Nope, not Travis Scott.
Travis Scott Fortnite burger.
Did you get it out of your system? Okay. It's like Travis Barker, not Scott. They're both Travises. How he said he's allowed like one miss or like a few misses because he's doing so much. And we said Machine Gun Kelly was his one miss. Just every
you
time
said that. I didn't.
No, you're supposed to agree with me. You're supposed to agree with me here. We hate Machine Gun Kelly.
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, that album was garbage. But like I feel like Vile, they drop all bangers. They're allowed like one miss, and in my opinion, this was their. It wasn't like a complete miss. It didn't hit the same as their other songs. That's my take.
Fair enough. Bad take, but fair enough.
Weekend is Roman dropped a new single, Dark Blue.
I headbanged.
Heavy, right?
Yeah, I headbanged so hard to the song earlier that I slammed my nose in my keyboard.
Oh dude, you're going like all the way down it.
I was, for some reason, a little bit closer to my keyboard than normal to begin with.
Yeah, where were you?
I was right here. I was sitting right here.
Did you get a haircut?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just noticed. I was like,
yeah, the sunlight Jesus stopped coming through my window.
Finally see you.
So you can finally see me. Yes, I did get a haircut. But anyways, yes, I did slam my nose on my keyboard earlier listening to the single. I was never the biggest We Came as Romans fan, but this song has been on loop since Tuesday. Holy shit. That's all.
I thought like somebody liked something, or that was just how you were wrapping it up. Yeah,
no. Charming Liars.
Oh, wow.
The best single that they've put out so far, Afterglow. You can't fight me on this one.
Yeah. What? Yeah, pretty good. It was pretty good. I'll give them that.
She was banging. She was banging.
It was banging. Yeah. We should talk to them again.
Yeah, it was my it was easily my favorite Charming Liars song since we've kind of started covering them after that interview we did fucking forever ago.
So long ago that they should come back on the podcast because we were awkward back then. So
we still are.
I mean, but less. Less awkward now. But yeah, very good single. Right? Dropped a new single. It's All in the Cards. That's such a cool title track. Not title track. I mean track name.
It's so heavy. It is so fucking heavy. Oh god, I love it so much. We chatted with Austin, I think, from the band about the last single they put out, and he did kind of hint towards what was coming next.
Yeah.
More music on the horizon, I believe, if I remember correctly. But
I feel like
the song be banging, very heavy.
So true. I feel like everybody heard me say like, I'm finally warming up to like metal and whatever, and they're like, okay, cool, everybody, let's all synchronize our heaviest songs and let's all drop them and scare Glory away again, because I no longer like loud music.
Glory's currently petrified. Weathers put out a single, Karma, and they had announced an album, but in the announcement tweet they didn't give a release date. This was like 2 months ago. There's an album coming out in August, and August is less than a month away. So they better not drop it on Fred Durst Friday Part 1. That I'll be busy all weekend hanging out with Fred Durst.
Yeah, just hanging out backstage with the Fred Durst.
He's coming over. We're doing a little sleepover.
Oh.
We're gonna hang out. We're gonna make cookies together and tell horror stories over the fire.
You're gonna watch like Saw or something together.
And then we're gonna watch scary movies, and we're gonna do shadow puppets. It's gonna be very cute.
Fred Durst is gonna have so much fun.
He's gonna enjoy it. He looks like Santa Claus. Anyways.
Why do you have to insult the man? Dude.
Calling Fred Durst Santa Claus is not an insult, Glory.
That is an insult.
No, it is not. Santa Claus is the best man. He's real, and his name is Fred Durst. See? They tell you, your parents try to tell you fucking Santa Claus isn't real, but they lie.
Because Fred Durst is right there.
He wears a red hat. He's fucking Santa Claus.
Wait, he does?
He does.
Oh, wait, yeah, like all the music videos, he's always wearing like a red, like,
there we go.
hat.
There we go.
Oh my
Kids,
God.
if you're watching, Santa Claus
is real. It's Fred Durst.
Yep.
See, you said that was the last Fred Durst for the entire episode. Here we are again.
Right, I can't help it. I can't I can't contain the urge to talk about Fred Durst.
Under Oath dropped a new single, Darn Excuses.
Darn excuses. Damn excuses. His fucking heavy as hell. Under Oath said Christian core is heavy again, and I'm all here for it.
I forget.
Yeah. And they've got an album coming out this fall, and their website leaked the tour dates for 2022. I will be seeing them in New Jersey.
As I said already, like everybody said, hey, let's drop our heaviest song. And make Glory not listen to anything ever again.
Scared Glory.
Yeah.
Memphis Mayfire put out a single, Death Inside.
Oh my God.
This song wasn't bad. Wasn't as good as the last single they put out. And I believe the music video was pretty much the same fucking thing as the last one.
Oh.
But it wasn't bad. Yeah.
You're very enthusiastic.
I can't be too enthusiastic about it because like the last one was so heavy, and their last album was like butt rock, but like the kind of butt rock that I kind of fuck with. So I like
Five Finger Death Punch and Trapped butt rock.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our first Trapped.
We're doing it all today.
Let's see if we can get to 3. Okay.
But I kind of fuck with that, but like I was getting very excited because it was like that first song was heavy as hell, and this one was just kind of like it was alright, kind of heavy, but like still it had like that butt rock tinge to it, and it's like, man, now I don't know what to think about the impending album.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, that is kind of weird.
I think it would just be very funny. They're also on Rise Records. If they put this album out also on September 17th, it seemed like Rise wants to put out every single album they've got coming out this year on the same fucking day.
Which is horrible. It's just horrible. That's all I have to add to that. Born Without Bones dropped a new single, Disappearer.
Yeah.
Disappearer.
Disappearer.
Is that a typo?
No. There it is Disappearer. They have been dead for a very long time. And by dead I mean haven't put out an album since 2017. But they signed on with Pure Noise and have an EP coming out at the end of next month. So it's very cool to see them back making tunes again.
Welcome back.
And this song bangs, and so the song on the B-side, Baby. But I'm not like well versed in their discography or anything, so I'm not 100% sure if it's just like a remake of their song Baby.
Yet. Exactly, yeah.
So I didn't want to say anything. So I
don't think their stands will attack you for saying something. Do they have stands?
No.
There you go.
They've been dead for like 4 years.
Are they like a big band?
No.
Okay, well,
I mean, they're on Pure Noise, so they're not like tiny.
They're not like tiny.
But they're not like,
like
touring arenas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, you liked their song.
It banged, yes. I liked both of them. I'm just not sure if the other one is new or not. I tried finding the track list for the EP, and I was like, I can't fucking find it anywhere. Granted, I didn't look very hard, but they didn't have pre-orders up for the EP on vinyl. They had pre-orders up for the album. They were reissuing the albums on vinyl. But they didn't have fucking pre-orders up. I couldn't find pre-orders for the EP, so I'm like, no! This was at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I had just woken up and I'm like, oh my god, I can't find it. And then I went to work and forgot. And now I'm here saying publicly I didn't look far enough into it, so I'm sorry. I'm very bad at my job.
Bro, you don't need to issue a public apology.
I'm issuing a notes app apology for not looking into it deep enough. Castan put out a single, "Blurred Around the Edges," featuring Saxel Rose. This album comes out this upcoming Fred Durst Friday.
Okay, because I'm like, they've been dropping like a single every week, and I'm like, guys, you're gonna drop the entire album.
It's very hard to not talk about how good the record is.
But yeah.
When it's not out yet.
So when the album finally drops,
we'll talk all about it.
Everything. But
this single was good. Go watch our interview with Joe if you want to learn more about the album. Yeah, dig a little bit for that one, but it's in there.
You just type
Capstan Good Noise podcast interview, and it'll be the only result.
Yeah. Twisted.
Twisted.
Okay. Yeah. And Danny Filth dropped a new single, Neon Vamp.
This song wasn't awful. It was better than the Ice Nine Kills collab that they did.
Yeah. That was weird.
It was a song that came out.
It was definitely a song. It was definitely Squiggly Air.
Yep.
But that's it.
Yeah, so this song was like miles better than that.
But that's a very low bar. So
yeah. Turnstile and Blood Orange put out a single. Yeah, no, that was it. Put out a single, Alien Love Call, and they announced their album, Glow. And it comes out at the end of next month. The last Fred Durst Friday of August. The Turnstile album comes out. This song was very weird because they're like a hardcore band, but this was like fucking not hardcore in the slightest.
Not hardcore, yeah.
So I don't know what they're doing. And that EP that they put out, a bunch of those songs are also on the single, which means they're on the album. Like 3 of those songs on that EP. So it's like, why didn't you just announce the album beforehand? Because I thought that EP was like, we're live, we're working on an album. Exactly. But then 3 of those songs are on the record. So why not just drop them as singles before? Listen. They announced this album with a billboard in like the middle of buttfuck nowhere. So that's the kind of band that they are.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Well, all right.
They're that genre of hardcore.
Good. Chunk, No Captain Chunk dropped a new single, Complete You. I like Chunk, No Captain Chunk. I said it there. Again, French? What? I'm still blown away by that. I'm still blown away. I didn't know.
Yeah, it didn't click right away.
No.
Because they don't sound French when they sing.
No, they don't.
No.
You know, they're not talking about like baguettes and, you know. Sorry, wait, that's not offensive.
No.
Is that no? I was like, that's not offensive.
They're not like singing about baguettes and French shit. I don't know.
And macarons. Like, they're not.
Okay, but macarons kind of bang though. Like,
they do.
Can we talk about that?
Wait, how can you have macarons? They're literally like egg whites.
They're vegan ones at like some restaurant I went to forever ago, and they hit different. I've never had a real one, obviously. But the fucking fucking the hell they were that I had, I kept on going up for more. My mom was like, they're very expensive, you gotta stop buying all those. I'm like, no, but they're so fucking good. You don't understand, like, this is my dinner.
You want me to be vegan? This
is what I'm doing. This is my lunch. But this song was good. Would have been better if they sung about French bread though. I would assume they get those jokes a lot. It's probably very old. Anyways, this album comes out on the last Fred Durst Friday of July 30th.
Oh, that's soon.
That is next week. That's very exciting. Been a lot of anticipation with this record because they've been relatively inactive since 2016. They were still playing shows occasionally. but they were in like Japan and shit. So they haven't been active in the States or anything like that in, you know, years. So it's very exciting.
Yeah.
Eight Graves put out easily one of their best songs yet, Cold Shoulder.
I love Eight Graves.
And this song fucking bangs, as I said when I was introducing it. One of their best and one of my favorite.
I love Eight Graves. Their music is just, it's good.
Yes.
It's really good.
So
this song, as you said, was one of their best ones.
One of the best.
They outdo themselves, because every time we talk about them, you're like, oh, this was good.
Yeah.
And we're just like, bro, this was better than the last one.
Yeah.
This was better than the last one. So it's good to see, just, you know, they're getting better and better.
Progressing. Evolution.
Evolution.
I'm very tired.
Calling all captains, not calling all astronauts. Dropped a new single, Undone.
The last time we spoke about calling all captains, we actually
we had the same joke.
Yeah, they learned that Calling All Astronauts is a band that exists.
Yeah. They unfollowed us.
Yeah, it was very upsetting. They unfollowed 800,000 other people. So it was okay. But this song also bangs. I love the blend of genres that they have going on with their music. The last single, Tailspin, has been on rotation since we covered it. And I even went and revisited their last EP, and I was like, God damn. So whatever these singles are leading up to, you guys should tell us, first of all. Send it to us.
Or DM us.
And then, yes, and then when it comes out, we will cover it. I will get very excited over it. I'm running out of ways to transition to the next topic. Transition!
Whoosh.
Wave Break put out a single, Chemical Burn. Kelly's alive.
New era.
She's putting out music. She's solo now. More solo. And it bangs.
This was very good. I'm happy Wave Break is alive. I mean, like, obviously, because Wave Break played like every good noise fest.
Yeah.
But like, you know, putting out music active in that way. So that's good.
Not just putting out live streams every.
Exactly. That's good.
But yes, this song fucking banged. The only thing that I was like, ruh-roh, the very beginning, something felt off about the mix, and I was worried it was going to carry throughout the entire song. It did not. Thank God. Or else I wouldn't have been like, I wouldn't be here like, oh my God, the song bangs.
So good. You'd be like, something was wrong with the mix.
Something was off here. But it was just at that very beginning, I was like, what in the fuck? But the rest of the song was very good. I very enjoyed it. Very much enjoyed it. Don't ask me what was wrong with the mix. My ears didn't like it. That's what was wrong with the mix. It didn't gel well with my ears. I don't know music terms.
That's fair. Captain Abstract Cavales dropped a new single, Slugger, Beat, Snot, and Slow Tie. I love Slow Tie. I mean, I've only heard him like on like 2 Brockhampton tracks, but his energy is immaculate. I love him. This Kevin Abstract song was a banger. I'm so happy his solo project is alive and well. He says he's going to drop an album this year, so we're getting 2 Brockhampton albums this year and a Kevin Abstract solo album. I'm thriving. I love it. I don't know. It was a really good song. I liked it.
So true. Yeah, I didn't think it was bad, but it wasn't my favorite thing. I prefer his work with Brockhampton personally, but this was okay. And when we have to cover the album, I'll probably say the same thing.
Unless it's like metal and you're like, oh my God.
Unless there's breakdowns and a Fred Durst feature.
Obviously there's a Fred. I'm gonna add him and be like, please, because he's taking like submissions for like not like submissions, but he's like taking suggestions for like features. Just like, who do you want to see in the album? So I'm gonna add him and be like, bro, get Fred Durst on a track.
Please get Fred Durst on the track.
He'll be there.
He'll make the song 11 times better.
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst, my man. Kind Eyes and Unity TX put out a single, Fuck a Proud Boy. Oh my god.
The frat boy?
My brain.
A whole different thing.
My brain over here. This song, very heavy, very good. The only thing I'm like concerned about is like Unity TX is kind of suffering a similar thing that Ice Nine Kills was doing for a while there, where they were putting out a shit ton of singles, and we were like, okay, like where's the album, you know? So I don't know if that's what they're doing, like hold them over, because they surprise dropped that EP and have been doing features like every single week. But like, where's the album? Where's it at?
An album. Yeah, give us an album.
But yeah, no, the song was very good. Heavy.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this person's name, so I'm just gonna spell it out. Ngeeyl, and Lil Uzi Vert dropped a new single, Off White. Okay, I love Lil Uzi Vert. I love that man, little tiny man. He's so short. He's like 5'2" or something. He's like so tiny. This song just felt weird. Like it felt like it was missing something, but it also felt like off. And I was like, Lil Uzi, what are you doing? Lil Uzi, first a country song and now this? Well, somebody say it, Lil Uzi. That's all I'm saying.
I was just glad that the song wasn't country. So I was like, wow, this song's amazing because he's not singing over like a guitar,
acoustic
like
guitar and a banjo and a
harmonica.
Harmonica, yeah.
So I was very glad about that. But other than that, I thought the song was just, whatever. And that's all the topics we have today. Yeah, and that's all the topics we have today. You can follow us on Twitter. We're the official Fred Durst stands. Follow us at good_noise_cast. Instagram is Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube is Good Noise Podcast. Every audio streaming platform ever is Good Noise Podcast. You got Bandcamp. It's goodnoiserecords.bandcamp.com. And we got a Patreon. It's patreon.com/Good Noise Podcast. Where he's got your important plugs and your Patreon supporters. And then we'll sign off with a Fred Durst joke because we're in our Limp Bizkit Stan era.
Yep. The Patreon supporters, thank you to my brother, my uncle, Matt from Pulses, Jeremy, Brady, Micah, Zari, and Eric. You guys are great. So true. You guys are amazing. My plug today is get vaccinated because only let's see if I don't want to pull the numbers out of nowhere, but I'm pretty sure I'm probably wrong. No, I might be wrong, but I think it's like 99 point something deaths are non-vaccinated people, and then 97 point something hospitalizations are non-vaccinated people. So if you are allowed to, or like medically wise, you can actually get vaccinated. Please get vaccinated. I don't know why it was turned to a political thing. It's literally like it doesn't make any sense. But please just get vaccinated if you can, if you have the ability to. That's my plug, because those numbers are like it shows. You know, so that's it. No, that's my plug.
Good plug. Thank you. I'm gonna plug Fred Durst personally. Go see them on tour. Come say hi at the Jersey date. I'll be there, decked out in Fred Durst merch.
Yeah, head to toe. He's gonna have a Fred Durst hat. He's gonna have a Fred Durst necklace, Fred Durst shirt, Fred Durst pants, Fred Durst shoes, Fred Durst socks. Dude, I'm pretty sure somebody sells those where it's just his face.
Of course, I'm gonna deck myself out in it. Anyways, we have been the Good Noise. I have been Shane. And we have been the Good Noise Podcast. And I forgot our outro because we haven't done this in a week. Good night, everybody.